they keep telling us we're burnt out, but the truth is we're not burnt out. We're betrayed. We were sold a dream and then handed a leash. Like told to grind, hustle, stay loyal. But for what? So we can work our lives away and still barely survive? So we could break our backs and still get blamed for not working hard enough? This isn't a burnout. It's a trauma response. A trauma response from a generation that's been lied to, manipulated, and overcharged since the day we turned 18. I mean, we didn't fail. We got set up. We were handed debt, toxic jobs, no health care, overpriced rent, and then told to be grateful, like we're not being eaten alive. Nah, you don't get to just gaslight us into silence. Not anymore. The system wants us too exhausted to think, too drained to fight back, and too distracted to even notice we're drowning. But guess what? Some of us are still standing, and we're not just remembering. We're waking the fuck up, and we're not going to shut up about it.
This country is falling apart at the seams. All of us see it. All of us know it. Everybody that I know realizes that we're screwed. I don't know a single person right now that doesn't actually agree that we're screwed. I don't know a single person that doesn't say our entire government is corrupt. It's mind-boggling to me how screwed we are. My wife and I were just sitting here talking about our kids and going like, we're at a point where we wish our children don't have children. That's how bad things are in this country. We're like frogs in a pot, and they've been cranking the temperature up, and now we're all starting to boil, and everybody agrees that we're screwed. Everybody. I haven't talked to a single person in months that doesn't say, yeah, we're screwed. The American dream is dead. We are screwed. But here's the issue. Here's the problem. We are all still doing this and pointing fingers at the villains that we think are causing it. It's the Mexicans, the poor people, the homeless people, the left, the right, my neighbor. We're all still pointing fingers at each other. And our inability to organize is what's causing this to happen and causing them to be able to do this to us. The minute that we can organize, that is our problem, is our inability to organize. It's our inability to freaking agree on anything. Because the minute we start to point up at them, the minute we start to identify that it's the wealthy, that it's the government, it's the stock market and the people that are heavily invested in it, it's all the people at the top that are causing this problem. They are the villain, and they've had us all pitted against each other. They're using blue and red, left and right, liberal, Democrat, Republicans, conservatives, you name it. Whatever label they want to give this stuff is how they have kept us divided, and that is how they keep us oppressed, and that is how they continue to pick our pockets with taxes on top of taxes on top of taxes. We are being taxed to death, and I can't even drive down the road right now without my car hitting 2-foot wide potholes. So I don't know a single person that doesn't agree with everything that I just said, that we are paying out the nose and getting very little back, and our money is all going into the pockets of very wealthy people, and now they're figuring out ways of replacing us with AI and automation. So at some point, we are going to have to all agree that this is not a left-right, neighbor against neighbor, that this is the top versus the bottom, the haves versus the have-nots. And the one thing that I hope, if anybody hears this video, please get it through your heads that there are no billionaires, there are no wealthy elites, there are nobody that are at the top that care enough about you to save you. Donald Trump isn't going to save you. Joe Biden's not going to save you. Kamala Harris isn't going to save you. There is no rich, wealthy savior that is going to come save you from this crap. We're going to have to save ourselves. We're going to have to organize, and we're going to have to come together, because we're talking about 500 people. We're talking about 800 billionaires. We are not talking about an enormous number of people that are controlling us. We are allowing them to control us. We, as a society, are like an elephant tied to a tree with a kite string. And all we have to do is organize and break free of that and take the power back and take our control back and start to realize that our fellow Americans are our fellow countrymen. They're not our enemies. This country is falling apart at the seams. All of us see it, all of us know it, and we got to stop blaming each other and pointing fingers at each other. What we have to start doing is banding together, organizing, because The entire system is rigged. And if anybody thinks the system is broken, you are mistaken. The system is functioning exactly as they have it planned.
Donnie, just find that. Come to me. You should.
We are now closer than we have ever been. We are now closer than we have ever been to victory. Some are already calling it the greatest, some are already calling it the greatest victory in the history of mankind. Some are calling it already. We are closer than we have ever been to victory. Some are already calling it the greatest victory in the history of military campaigns. Today, I can announce that the so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great loss, a very great defeat at the hands of the fighting men and women of the United States military. The people of Texas and California should know that they will be welcomed back to these United States as soon as their illegal secessionist government is deposed. I can also confirm that the Florida Alliance has failed in its attempt to force the brave people of the Carolinas into joining the insurrection. Citizens of America, we are now closer than ever to a historic victory as we eliminate the final pockets of resistance. God bless you all, and God bless America.